Well, the shopping mall where a news crew was shot and killed on live television is reopening today. This as tributes from across the country are pouring in for WDBJ reporter Allison Parker and photographer Adam Ward. Today, we're learning more about the gunman's actions following the shooting as well as his employment history. Jeff Pegues joins us now from Monetta, Virginia. Jeff, thanks for joining us. So we're learning a little bit more about Vester Flanagan today. What do we know about what he did immediately following the shooting?
Well, a lot of the information we're getting is coming from court documents, search warrants as well. But what we're learning about what he did shortly after the shooting, and this is according to investigators, sent a text to a friend indicating, referencing in that text that he had done something stupid. So this is information that we're getting from court documents, and we learned that late yesterday.
And I know they found his car. Police found his car. What was in his car?
Well, according to the search warrant, they found a Glock pistol. They also found a wig, a shawl, 3 license plates. So there were indications in that car that maybe there was some sort of getaway planned. Clearly, it's not clear where he was heading. We know where police caught up to him, and that was outside of the nation's capital on I-66 East. But also, among the items found in that vehicle, according to the search warrant, was a to-do list. We don't know what was on that to-do list, but that's some of the information we've learned as well.
You know, he sent out all those tweets, and there was a 23-page manifesto, and he mentioned having issues in the workplace. We know that he had worked at other television stations as well, and the different types of jobs in between. But what do we know about his employment history?
Well, it was pretty turbulent, and that may be an understatement. There had been incidents at a station in Tallahassee, as well as several confrontations with other employees at WDBJ, and that is where the 2 victims, Allison Parker and Adam Ward, worked, and the gunman worked there too, Vester Flanagan. He worked there under the name of Bryce Williams. So this was a very turbulent work history for the gunman. And that's a lot of the information that we're getting in the 48 hours since this shooting, and it's pretty consistent what we're hearing. Yeah. However, you know, after talking to station managers, they just did not know that that he was the kind of threat that would lead to the shooting that happened here. This is where it happened. As you mentioned, this is a shopping center, a business center that is reopening again, but still a very somber mood here.
Yeah, and in some of his social media comments, he indicated that he targeted these 2 victims because he worked with them, and there was then they had altercations at work. But there was a 3rd victim, Vicki Gardner. She survived, but how is she doing right now? Do we know?
Well, the good news is that her condition is improving, and she is in good condition. But it's going to be a long road to recovery for her.
Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot, Jeff. Jeff Pegues in Virginia. Our CBS stations and affiliates across the country are pouring out tributes to the victims. We'll hear what they say about the special bond that turns local news teams into really a second family ahead later this hour on CBSN.